Hello, good people. Hello, good people. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am here where I am supposed to be shuffling papers. Hello, 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 hello. It is Saturday, folks. Saturday. It's the weekend. Day one, your full day one of the weekend. How was your day? How was your day? How's the budget? It's Coin Watch, so you know that I am going to ask about that several times during this live, folks. During this live, I will ask several times about Coin Watch. Are you staying within budget? You have the remainder of the day, night, the remainder of the night, and all of tomorrow to do your best to stay on budget. Do your best to stay on budget. Coin Watch in full effect. Tell me how your day was in the comments. Tell me how your day was in the comments. Mine was pretty easy. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Joshua. First! Yes, Joshua is always first. Yes. How is your day going, Joshua? How is your day going? Or how did it go? If you are done, pretty much in for the night, just watching me. Yes. Watching me and others here in these YouTube streets. I am sure you are still continuing with your cleaning, packing, etc. for your move to Jersey. Let's get these notes together, Wanda. Let's get these notes together. We're going to try to keep it light, folks. Hello, the AI Regina Show. Hello, my moderator, the AI Regina Show. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here and for moderating. I do appreciate it. Yes. Once again, Coin Watch, we are continuing everything that we normally do on the weekends. Coin Watch, watching the budget, keeping our energy high, keeping the vibes positive and good, especially for yourself and for your family, if no one else, for yourself and the family, those that are closest to you, that are around you all the time, wife, significant other, children. I want to stay positive for those special people in your life. Yes, folks, it's disconnecting. I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, I am here. If it stops for a few seconds or something, I am still here. Bud Files, hello. How are you? Thanks for being here. Everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. And as the AI Virginia Show keeps telling me that the number that I'm seeing is +1. It's +1. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got the sweater on. I don't have my fan here. And it might be a little bit too much going on up here, but that's a whole nother thing. I don't want please. Thank you for the comment. Googlers. Shiki baby, hello. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. How are you and your son? I guess that's your son that was in the video with him on your back that time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for catching us live. And I did go to one of your lives, and it was buffering a little bit too much, but I caught some of it. But yes, thank you once again for being here. I do appreciate it. He's doing good. Great chilling. Yes, keeping those positive vibes going. So let's get started. As always, private second class Travis King. No new news to report. Now that I saw when I got on here, no new news to report on him. And of course, as always, I know that you all are wishing for his safe return back to South Korea, which would be ideal initially, and then I guess for further transfer back to the United States. So no new word on him. And a few days ago, there was some chatter, for lack of a better word. There was some information that came out with regards to him, and you all can research that yourself. And it's basically, it was basically North Korea stating that he intentionally wanted to cross over into North Korea, that he did it to get away from the racial and the maltreatment and the injustice, etc., that he was facing in the army. Well, I'm saying that he was facing in the army, or that is kind of alluding to it's in the army. I'm not going to say the word prevalent, but that is the word that comes to mind. And I am sure it is possible that he faced some of these things. As in previous reports, it is stated that he said he faced some of these things. And he wanted to either seek refuge in North Korea, interesting, and or a third country. So yeah. And of course, the report also stated that what normally happens with this type of thing is that there is a trial, a show trial. He is given a prison sentence, and hard labor is what normally happens. And of course, he is a political pawn, as he is a member of the United States military. And yeah, our relationship with North Korea is not great. And here we are. Jabber Bruce Love TV. Hello. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the 7 likes. Thanks so much for the 7 likes. I do appreciate it. If you want your link dropped, share out this live on your community wall. If you want your link dropped, share out this live on your community wall, and the moderator, the A.R. Genius Show, will drop your link. Okay, so what I tried to do each and every live is do some fun stuff. And of course, it's Saturday. We're going to try to keep it light. As I mentioned at the top, we're going to try to keep it light, but it may, it may deviate a little bit, but that's okay too. We're going to do Name the Artist. I will list off some songs that this particular artist, and the artist could be a group of folks, it could be a band or something other like that. I'm going to list off some songs. I may know some information about them that I will let you know also in addition to the songs. And then you fill in the blank, i.e. write down the correct answer in the chat. Name the artist. Okay, this first young lady has all of these young ladies have a beautiful voice. And you know that if they sung something to you, that they could do it a cappella. You follow what I'm saying? Because there are some of these artists out here nowadays and in the recent past that they got to have the auto tunes and everything going, so to make their voice more malleable to the listener. So yes, this young lady has a beautiful voice. She is still touring. And from what I understand, she got her master's back, whatever all that involves or entails, etc. And some of her songs are, I know you guys are going to know it off the jump, Sweet Love. Joshua Gabriel, he's so young. You may not know. Sweet Love, Caught Up in the Rapture. It's probably Caught Up in the Rapture of You. Giving You the Best That I Got. Oh, Sheikah Baby, ding, 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 ding. Sheikah Baby got it. Yes, Miss Anita Baker, whose concert I recently went to on Mother's Day. It was a gift to my daughter and myself from my son-in-law, her husband, of course. And yeah, great artist. Oh my God, beautiful voice, and she still has it. And when I was at the concert, just for a little bit more, when I was at the concert, she was telling the people over there on the side, I don't know, they must have been doing the sound or whatever, I don't know. And she was telling them about, she was hearing reverb and that they're probably not, and she stated that she's paraphrasing her, She said they're probably not used to artists just actually singing. They're used to them having things in their ear and the music playing in their ears while they pretty much, I guess, lip sync. But yes, 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 and yes, 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 yes. Miss Anita Baker. And here are some of her other songs. And if you have never heard of her or any of her songs, highly suggest that you go to YouTube. And oh my goodness, great music, folks, great music. Giving you the best that I got. Just because I apologize, you bring me joy. Angel, same old love, and body and soul. Great, great, great music. Netta's Nest. How are you? How are you? Oh, Netta's Nest says she saw her in Vegas last year. Yes. How was it? How was it? Let us know how it was for you. How was that experience for you? How was that experience for you? Fairy tales. Yes, Shika baby. Yes, fairy tales. Fairy tales. Yes. No. I'm gonna get a strike or something. I don't want that to happen. Yes. If you're still here, you can let us know. Let us know how that experience was for you. But yes, Miss Anita Baker, she has not lost a beat. She is and was wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, and yes again. And yes again. Continuing on with name the artist. And if you all have gone to some type of concert and you want to put in the chat the person's concert that you went to and how the experience was for you, that is great. That is great. My husband is listening as shouts. Anita is wonderful. Yes. Hubby loves Anita. That's always a good thing. Okay, so the next, name the artist. Sadly, she has passed on. Beautiful voice. She has sung the national anthem for, oh my God, I should know. I don't know whether it was for baseball or for football, but just beautiful. Some of her songs are not Aretha Franklin, but she's done that. And she also, which was different and unusual, for one of the Williams sisters, their tennis match, and it might have been against each other, Aretha Franklin was out there singing for that, which I thought was different. I had never seen that before, but I don't know whether that happens in tennis or not. And that is got Whitney on there. I haven't even given off the songs. I haven't even listened off the songs, and she got Whitney. Yes, I guess she has passed on. God sort of help. But her songs include, and ding, 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 ding. Netta's Nest got it. But Whitney Houston, great voice. Some of her songs, oh my God, and there's many, and I am going to list them all. I Will Always Love You. I Want to Dance with Somebody. Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Run to You. I Have Nothing. Greatest Love of All. One Moment in Time. Saving All My Love for You. How Will I Know? You Give Good Love. I love that song. I love all of them, but I love this song. All at Once. Like that. Didn't We Almost Have It All? I like that. Takes me back to someone else. Exhale. And you remember the movie Exhale? Yes, girls, you remember the music? The movie Exhale? Yes, we do. I Believe in You and Me. I'm Your Baby Tonight. So Emotional. Miracle. Heartbreak Hotel. Yes, and yes again. Yes, Whitney. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Anita got it. Yeah, Netta is on the ball. She's on fire. Says Shika baby. Yes, Whitney Houston. Sadly, she has passed on. Dynamic voice. Once again, another one in that group where they can sing a cappella and they could just hum. And it'll be well worth it. So the next artist, she is still here with us, a young lady, And some of her songs include, she was on a Versus recently with Shaka Khan, but some of this young lady's songs include Never Knew Love Like This Before, I Feel Good All Over. I know this will get away. Two Hearts, Home, Something in the Way, Something in the Way, Feel the Fire, which may have been a redo many times over. A Rush on Me. Ding, 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 ding. Netta's Nest. Got it. Netta's Nest. Got it again. She's on fire. She's on fire. Yes. Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills. Yes. Sweet Sensation. Another one. Comfort of a Man. Yes. Yes. I need the comfort of a man is one of the lyrics in there. If I Were Your Woman, which I think may be a redo from Times Gone By. If I Were Your Woman. Sounds like maybe like a Temptations type thing or something, another one of those groups from back then. But you know how they redo things over and put their little spin on it. Sometimes. So sometimes it's just straight up a redo. A total redo. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button and connect with me on my other channel in the AI Virginia Show. The moderator has dropped it in the link. I should have linked it in the chat at the top. Running, being busy. Okay, fill in the blank. Fill in the blank time. I have two tonight. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. I will read off a quote and I will say blank. And where I say blank, that is the missing word. Of course, type it in. Two blanks in here. They both contain the same word. Two blanks, same word. Blank times calls for blank measures. Blank times calls for blank measures. Think about it, ruminate on it a little bit, folks. Fill in the blank time. Blank time calls for blank measures. Shake it, baby. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Shake it, baby. You got it. I was looking for desperate, but hard times call for hard measures. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And there are probably variations of how to say it, but yes. Congrats, Shiki baby. You got it. 2 for 2. She got Stephanie Mills. She got Whitney before it even happened. And what other one did she get? Netta. Is it 2 for 2? It might be 2 for 3. She got 2. I don't know how many Netta got. Netta got Whitney. Did she get the first one? Shiggy. So I think it might be 2 for 2. We'll go with that. We'll go for that. Because I only did 4 things. Okay, the last one. One blank, one word. 2 for 2. Tiebreaker time. Fill in the blank. Stay blank so you don't have to get blank. I said one blank, but it's 2 blanks. Same word for both blanks. Stay blank so you don't have to get blank. Ding, ding, thinking. They are thinking. Yes. Stay blank so you don't have to get blank. Okay, I did that. Netta is thinking, questioning. I don't know. What could it be? Yes. Well, everyone is thinking. Please make sure you're. You got a big question mark, JMG Show. Stay blank so you don't have to get blank. I don't know how long this saying has been out. No, not humble, but that would be a good one. Stay humble so you don't have to get humbled. Yes. Looking for another word, looking for another word. Woke, not woke. But that's appropriate for the times in some quarters. Ah, I'll let it go for 5 more seconds or 10 more seconds. And during that time, please don't forget to connect with me if you already haven't here on this channel and on my backup channel, which is posted in the link. Don't forget to go to my community board and hit the like button on the shorts, folks. Hit the like button on the shorts, of course. Watch. Stay blank so you don't have to get blank. The word is ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. It may not be as popular, something I kind of sort of started saying, and then I had heard it prior. So maybe it's new to the masses. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that would be with a whole host of things. Having your emergency fund set up, you're ready to go, no problems or issue. You get your emergency supplies, your backup emergency supplies for at least 3 days, of course, longer. So just stay ready in every way so you don't have to get ready. Just pretty much prepare in advance. You kind of, well, we kind of sort of know what can happen, natural disasters. We got things coming up, for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc., all the time. If you're married, the anniversary, so you can get your wife that diamond ring she wants each and every time, along with some cash and a spa treatment and her own vacation and the girls' trip. All of that, guys. Are you listening? Are you all listening? What about the guys? Oh, I don't know. Nothing about them. Nothing about the guys. Nothing about the husbands in the marriage. We don't need to. They don't need anything. But yeah, just stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Just do a little planning and preparing in advance. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that concludes the fill in the blank and the name the artist portion of the show. So now, what is the title of this? Smart when I want to be. Yes, smart when I want to be. And it goes both ways. So I'm going to talk probably a little bit more in one direction with regards to the next topic than the next one. Smart when I want to be. Smart when I want to be. So as I'm perusing these internets, and there's only one internet, but I like saying these internets, making it plural. I don't know why. And I saw the story. I think it was CNBC, personal finance, etc. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. Probably won't read a whole lot of it, but I got, I can't believe I got a little, people say triggered, but a little upset. And, I started being smart because I got a little age on me, 29. I started being smart and started thinking, okay, well, that's crazy. That's silly. Okay, you just put the story out here. But it is in regards to dating. It is in regards to dating, online dating, as a matter of fact. And the AI Regina show did a live. One of her lives. I was in one of her lives, and she was talking about online dating, and she was following someone that is doing the online dating thing, and the whole ins and out of it as this person is going through it. And as the AI Regina show is tracking it. And please make sure you go check out my moderator, the AI Regina show. Go check out her channel. I think she dropped her link already, but of course she can drop her link going, of course, when need be. And if you want your link drop, share out this live on your community board, share out this live on your community wall, and she will drop your link there. So anyway, it was a story about online dating, and then the man wanting his money back from the date. In essence, he wanted his money back for the drinks that he had paid for. And in the story, the young lady had offered to pay for her own drinks, but the guy insisted on paying for the drinks. So of course she let him pay for the drinks, etc. So it wasn't, she met the person through an online dating app. He paid for the drinks. And then he called for another date. Of course, I guess during the course of the date, she probably wasn't feeling it. And as women, we know that, hey, this isn't going anywhere. This is the last time I'm going to ever see you or be out in public with you in this particular fashion, i.e. on a date. Bye. So he called or whatever, seeking another date, or did it via the app, however. And she didn't feel any connection. She said she spent some time trying to think of a way to politely tell him, hey, beat Rockside, I don't have time for you. I don't feel any type of connection to you. You are not a match. You will not be the father. All of that stuff. And so he, I guess, sent her a note saying he wanted her to Venmo him the money back for the drinks that he had paid for. And I think at the end of the story, she did not, and and she blocked him. So in my brain, when I was reading this, etc., and of course, it did mention a little bit about men having an expectation when they go out on a date with women, with we women, and we know what that expectation is. We don't need to express that. She could maybe say he's a punk for that. Okay. Yes. I guess there are all types out there and online, and even if you're not doing online, which the story did bring up the traditional method that when I was coming along, your family members may have introduced you to someone that they know that, like was like 6 degrees of separation between any and everybody, and the people that you met, the people that you know, the people that you work with. All of these people are trying to set you up, introduce you to somebody, et cetera, all of that good stuff. And this was when people actually had relationships with people where they went to their home, they talked to them, they may have had dinner with them, they did some outings with them, et cetera. Of course, your family, close family members, cousins, aunts, people that you work with, that you had to your home, et cetera, et cetera. That is totally different now. And everything is online on these smartphones, et cetera, that type of thing now. And everybody is looking for something different. So in my brain, I'm smart when I want to be with regards to dating on some things. We can't say that men are always thinking about you know what. And then when we go and we are out on a date, expecting them to be thinking about, the environment of politics or world peace. I mean, in my brain, I'm just thinking this. I mean, if we are saying as adult people, men this is all that they think about. This is all that they know. This is all that they want. We can't, when we're out on a date, trying to meet a man, et cetera, say, oh, that's all they think about. So all this date is for you to, get there with me, et cetera. You can't be smart when you want to be. Hello, Tamika Davis. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. So in my brain, we can't have it all. If we're, like I said, if we're saying that that's all they're thinking about, what do you think they're thinking about when they're on the date with you? All the other stuff, the good stuff, trying to help homeless people, trying to make sure orphans are, adopted, environmental justice, social justice. What are we thinking that they are thinking? They are thinking about getting to the place that they want to get to. And we should know this going in, that is that. Now, I get it. It's kind of crass because hopefully you're wanting we're wanting all of the things, the women, we are wanting all of the things that we are wanting. We want to go out, have a nice, good time, and for the person to pay and no strings. I get it. But we know already that this is that they're going to be wanting something in the end. I am not saying that that is right, folks. I am not saying that that is right. I am just saying, using the logic, this is just nature. It's natural for men to want these want these things, and it seems as though as time has evolved, and in some places and in some quarters, this is the expectation. No, it should not be that way, but life should be a whole lot of different ways, and we know that it isn't. So I need to be smart when it's time for me to be smart, which is all the time, which is all the time, which is all the time. And know that if I'm going to be out here online dating or just dating in general, whether I meet the person myself through friends or family, like I said, that happens rarely now, then know that if I'm going to go out, that there's going to be some type of expectation, etc. So get things stated and known up front with the person, because you're smart, right? Yes, we are smart. Get things known. Okay, just let them know straight up. And it might be off-putting, but if it's going to help you with your mental health, put you at ease so that you can go and hopefully have a good time, etc. Let the person know, hey, just a date. I'm paying for my own food. I don't, do do relational type stuff on the first date, the fifth date, the sixth date, etc., etc. Or if, and I get it, everyone is not dating with the intention of getting married. Because I get it, some people may have been there before and they don't want to go back into that. They just want to, they just may want some company to date every so often of the opposite sex. That just may be what it is that they want. And if that is what you're wanting, state that so that you don't waste your time or the other person's time. Because the other person, if they are a guy, that is all that they are thinking about, because you yourself said it. We as women, we ourselves have said it. That is all that they are thinking about. And in knowing that, then put down or let the person know, hey, this is what I am interested in. I am not here for that. Or if you are here for, you are dating with the intention of getting married, and they may scatter like roaches once you say the M word. So save yourself some time, energy, and effort, because like the story said, that their time and their energy that they put into the date was non-refundable also in two. So it's a both-sided thing. The guy put in time and energy to do whatever it is that he did for the date, prepare, maybe borrow some money to pay for the date. Who knows? Who knows? I'm wrong for that. I am wrong for that. And as you, the same thing. You may have went and got your hair done, your nails done, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, all the stuff, maybe Ubering, driving, paying for parking, et cetera. All of that to get to the venue, and then for the meal, et cetera. So just let things be known up front, your thoughts and what it is for this first date. And also in the story, another person has stated that it was an online dating thing, and she had went on this date with someone that was of a different political stripe. Maybe she was a Democrat and maybe he was a Republican. I'm just guessing. The story did not say, and it didn't work out well. So if you know that going in, then just don't bother, because you're going to have to talk about something, and people, after they talk about their family a little bit, if they want to share that, they may have already shared some things online, family, the job, and then you start talking about world events, politics, etc. Maybe a local politician. So if they are of a different political persuasion than you are, then you may want to just not go that route. Just swipe left or right or whatever it is that they do on these apps. I don't know, but just protect yourself, and don't be smart when you want to be smart. Just be smart all the time, because we can't say that we are the most educated out here and then we're thinking that men aren't thinking about getting to where they want to get, even on the first date. Yeah, because we, in our brain, we want all the nice girly stuff, and just go out and have a good time, get a little food, a little drink and have some conversation and then go back home and read a book. Or the guy is thinking, okay, I'm going to wine and dine you and you know what else later on. Because as we women know, and as we say all the time, that is all that they're thinking about. Back to my original thing that that if that is all that they are thinking about all the time, that what makes you think that when you're on a date with them, they're thinking about something else. But nonetheless, let me get into the comments. Thank you, Netta's Nest, for still being here. Bad Body, Not So Fit. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. How is your day going? So you all are chatting about dating. Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And like I was mentioning before you got here, Bad Body, Not So Fit, the AI Virginia show, she had did a live on online dating, and she's been following someone's experience with that. And then she was just talking about some general stuff. And then I saw this article from CNBC under personal finance is what it was. And I think it might have been 2 days ago, some another like that. And it had some interesting stuff in there, some interesting stuff. It was published on the 17th of August this year at 10:23 a.m. Eastern Daylight, and it was updated at 1:18 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yes, and it gives some other information in here, but I wanted to go over what it is that I wanted to go over, etc. So yeah, but the online dating, whoever has done it, God bless you. I don't know anything about no more than what I see and what I hear and see on YouTube or what have you. I don't know if anyone that has done it. I'm not asking around, asking people if they have done it. So yeah, we have to be careful, smart when I want to be. No, we need to be smart all the time. And of course, always thinking, I'm not saying that what the guy did. And in this particular story, Bad Body, Not So Fit, the guy requested his money back for the drinks that he paid for this young lady who did not feel a connection when he requested a second date with her. And he asked for his money back. And I think the story mentioned that she said no. And well, she basically blocked him, said didn't return it, blocked him, and moved on with her life, etc., etc. So, and part of, and I'm not saying that what he did was right or what have you. That was kind of sort of a punk move on his part. But like I mentioned before, I can't be smart when I have to be smart all the time and not when I want to be. And we know that men, when they go out, it's probably not all men. I don't want to say all. Don't want to say all men or all women. Some. I'll just say some. You know, when we're going out with men, they're wanting something in exchange for their time and their money. They're wanting something in exchange for their time and their money. And we know what that thing is. We know what that thing is going in. So we don't need to be out here playing dumb. We don't need to be out here playing dumb because we're smart. We're the most, we have so many degrees, more degrees than a thermometer. And this basic natural thing of nature, we can't fathom that when we say they're thinking about that all the time. Yeah, they're thinking about it when they're on that date with you, even before they get to the date with you, while they're on the app with you. So, yeah. Yeah. Interesting out here. I hate to be someone that's out here in the dating arena, whether they're doing the online thing or trying to meet through friends and family, which the story mentioned is a dying art, probably is. Everybody has so many different expectations, etc. And I don't know what a woman is to do to protect herself or a guy to protect himself when it's possible that maybe women are just dating guys so they can, get a meal or something. I don't know. I'm not saying that is true. I'm not saying that is true, but I'm not saying that is true, but things are getting a little tricky and sticky here, out here with the relationships between men and women, the talk that's in the manosphere, et cetera, all of that good stuff. how women are compared to how they were, how men are compared to what they were in times gone by, et cetera, et cetera. And a whole lot of wires and lines are getting crossed up in this dating pool. So you just always have to protect yourself. And if your intention is to get married, then date with the intention of getting married. Don't just be dating, 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 in my opinion. When I say dating, I don't mean there's other things going on. You get where I'm going. I don't want to say the word here. Hello, proud mixed child. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me read some of these comments. Just going on and on and on. Bad body not so fit. It's a different time. Most men and women play games where both get hurt, show no consideration, or get burned. Yeah, that's a lot of that going on. A lot of that is happening out here. And you hear a lot about it in the manosphere and outside of the manosphere, et cetera. But yeah, a lot of people are playing games, both sides. Netness. Not only men think that way. Some of us women didn't want commitments. 20 years ago in my heydays, I was a butterfly and not ashamed of it. Yes. And so, we live and we learn and we go on and do better, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, a lot of us don't want commitments because we got a whole lot of other things going on. We got our own degrees. We have our own home. We got our own car. And we don't need a man. We're strong and independent. All of that jazz, a whole lot of stuff has contributed to just even that logic, if you want to call it that. Well, I'll just say not logic, but line of thinking. A lot of things have contributed to that line of thinking, etc. And some of us don't want that. Some of us, became single moms early, test case dummy, and a whole host of things. Some of us don't want a man in our life, but we do want to have children. And so we may engage in such and get the kid and goodbye because we got our own home, we got our own job, we got our own car, we got all these degrees. It is a very big topic that I don't want to get into too broadly here because, like I say, a very broad topic out of the game. Yes, please make sure you connect to my backup channel. MC the Shiznit, how are you? Thanks so much for being here. How is the flipping and all this other stuff is going? And those herping things, I can't deal with that, but I watch the other stuff. I don't think you'll be saying that. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. MC the Shiznit, thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Proud mixed child, how was your work week? There on the family farm? How was your work week? Tamika Davis, birthday girl yesterday. So this is her birthday month. We women, we're going to celebrate it every day. So that means, guys, a gift every day. And they're probably saying, oh yeah, well, you're strong and independent. You got your own money, your own job, buy your own gifts every day. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that is something. Let's see what Netta is saying. Now, I didn't say I don't want a man because now I am in a very traditional relationship. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. Oh yeah, I understand that you are in a traditional relationship. Netta's nest. I'm not saying that. No. But there's a lot of them out here are saying that. Look on these YouTube streets and maybe, well, not me. I don't have any friends close by. But yeah, they are out here professing, they got their own money, their own job, they purchased their home, their degrees, and they're fine. They're fantastic where they are at. They don't need a man. They are strong and independent. If you go look around on the internet, you'll hear this. And maybe because of our age, we're not dealing with a whole lot of younger folks. I'll just put it that way. And I'm going to go for like 25 to maybe 35ish, 36, 37, that type of thing, etc. But those are just the age ranges that I am giving. Those are just the age ranges that I am giving. Daryl Scott, metal detector in Australian Bush. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. I know you're over here from Khadijah Reeves. Khadijah Reeves, thank you so much. I think I've connected with you. Not quite sure because the last week it's been something. I've been having a blast. About to be 50 soon. So I'm trying to stay active. Yes, yes. Oh, 50, a young 50. A young 50, yes. Shake it, baby. Luckily, I'm married, so I ain't got to worry about the dating scene. It's rough out there these days. LOL. Yes, likewise, I am married and have been for too long. I'm just wrong for that. If I told you how long I was married for at my age, like that's impossible. So we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being out here. That type of thing. I may be one of the folks that say I got my own job. I may be that type, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And like I was mentioning before, and like Netta's Nest is saying that she's in a very traditional relationship now, and it may have started that way, etc. And sometimes it doesn't start that way, and then you just deal with it as it goes along, etc., etc. So it is what it is. But thank you, Proud Mixed Child, Tamika Davis, Daryl Scott, metal detector in Australian Bush. Thank you so much for being here. MC the Shiznit, thank you all for being here. Make sure you all connect with each other in the chat. And if you want your link drop, share out this live on your community wall. The moderator, the AI Genius Show, will drop the link. We'll drop the link for you. Shantarman, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Are you there? Are you there yet, Shantarman? You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say too much. Are you there yet with the family members, the connections, the connections? Are you there yet, Shantarman? Shantarman. Yes. I need my husband. I need my man. I did a what was it? Yeah, I did a video on phone a husband. Oh my goodness, this car that I have out here, that I got from my door. I don't know what was going on. The alarm just kept going off when I was sitting in the car. So I had to call him to get it all squared away, and he did. Hey, I need my man. I don't know what these folks are talking about. Okay. I have Tammy's and Sharon's in the gym waiting for my ultimate transformation. Okay, he's talking to Shiki. Bad body. That's what we're talking Shiki. Yeah, bad body is getting that provider body going on over there. Provider man. That's what these were. Well, some of them may or may not be looking for that. I don't know. But there's a lot of chatter out there in the manosphere with regards to that and a whole host of other things, folks. A whole host of other things. Proud Nick says, work is great every Monday through Friday, just enjoying the weekend, resting and relaxing with wifey here. Yes, yes. And shout out to Proud Mixed Child there in Puerto Rico. Yes, yes. Woo. And thank you for being here supporting Proud Mixed Child. So MC the Shiznit say he is going to be 50 soon. Yes. Woohoo. Getting on up there. Thanks for the 14 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to connect with your girl if you already haven't. Connect with your girl. What else did I put on here? Yeah. Are some people against splitting the bill? Like you pay for what you eat and I'll pay for what I eat and drink, etc. I guess that's going Dutch or something or another. Or just splitting the bill, regardless of who got what. And that would be problematic for me. Because I remember seeing that video, it might have been last month, where it was like a $5,000 bill, and the birthday girl wanted, everyone else to be paying for stuff that they didn't even, they may have ordered a salad and a water and wanted people to split it up. And that went around the internet for a minute or two. A balanced understanding is nice to have. Yes, and I was mentioning that before you go on the date, in this case, before you go on the date, lay it out all on the table. Hey, I am paying for what it is that I eat. We're doing separate checks here, separate tabs, straight up and down for the whole entirety of the date. For the whole entirety of the date, we're doing separate checks. And however I got here is how I am leaving. Let them know that you don't do such and such a thing on the first date, second date, 12th date, whatever it is, lay that out. And if you are dating with the intention of getting married, then let them know that also. And two, if you are doing the online dating thing, and I don't know whether they have a dating app for people that are interested in getting married. Maybe they do. I don't know. But it seems as though it's just, from what I hear, just apps where people just can find other people for whatever. And I'll just leave it at that, whatever. But yeah, state everything all up front. And if you aren't a match with a person based on their politics, don't even go there, because it could get ugly for you. And if you are a woman out here, I don't care how strong and independent you are, that guy is going to be many more times stronger than you. You know, you don't want someone, you don't know this person. You only know what you've seen on the app. And if you talk to them, you know, from a WhatsApp number or your own cell number or text or what have you, you have no idea of knowing if that person is the same. You just don't know the person. It could be a crazy maniac, you know, being nice and kind while trying to, you know, get you out on the date. Of course, not get you alone, because you're going to be in a restaurant, but who knows what happens after that. So just date with intention. If it's for the intention of getting married, make that known up front. That will scare the guys away like roaches. More than likely. Because, you know, as we women know, and like I mentioned numerous times throughout this thing, is we're always saying that's all they're thinking about. So when they're dating you on the app, they're thinking about it. When they get you to the restaurant or the coffee shop, etc., they're thinking about that. So what makes you think that something different is going to happen when you are on the date with him, that he is going to be thinking about something differently? Not going to happen. I don't care how many words he is saying in between about, you know, saving the world, saving the planet, making himself, you know, look good in your eyes and all this other stuff. He is here for the kill. Just go in knowing that. Go in knowing that. And you know that already. So don't be smart when you want to be. Be smart all the time. Be smart like you are. Like I said before at the top, the story got me kind of thinking a whole different ways, etc. So yeah, what else I got on here? Yeah, pay for your own meal in advance. If you can pay for your own meal in advance. If you know the place that you're going to, say, hey, separate tabs. I don't care what happens, how much the bill is. You know, put my stuff on a separate tab. Get you one of those savvy waiters, waitresses, etc., the manager, and yes, let someone know what the deal is in case something jumps off, because the person may get irate that they want to pay the bill because they're having the expectation of getting something at the end, which of course is a natural thing. Because for lack of a better phrase, you know, men have kind of sort of been, I guess, programmed that way. Or, I mean, of course, it's biology and nature also in too, but you know, once they get out here in the real world, like, okay, this is how it is. Okay, so I can take on a date and all this other stuff. And then at the end, I'm going to get this. Yes! Spend $100 on the meal and get $5K plus and the other thing. Still here, folks. I am still here. Thing keeps going in and out sometimes, in and out sometimes. Okay, let's see what Bad Body Not So Fit is saying. I know people may not agree, but I go out with my coworkers, even go to the gym with them at times. When we do for each other, it never feels forced either. Okay, could just be natural with it. I'm just chill. Okay, well, that's great. That's great. You go out with coworkers and nothing is forced. Everyone knows what the deal is amongst the group, or the 2 or the 3 people that are, you know, engaged in the gym activity or out for drinks or out for dinner. lunch, etc. Everyone knows what the deal is when they are going out. I am sure, well, I'm not sure, but it is my hope that at this time, if this has been something ongoing with you, Bad Body Not So Fit, that the parties involved know that, hey, nothing is going to happen or something may happen, etc., etc. They've accepted the terms of the contract, for lack of a better phrase, etc., 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 etc. Proud Nick saying, about to have dinner now. Stay safe and blessed and take care. At Wanda and chat. You too, Proud Nick's child. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate your support each and every time you show up here. I truly do. Thanks so much. Please be safe. Enjoy your dinner. Sleep well. Sleep well. Take care, Proud Mix. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Nana's Nest is saying, we go out with other married couples that split the bill. I'd be looking crazy. My hubby had never. I will clutch my invisible pearls. Okay, we go out with other couples that split. Oh wow, they split the bill amongst themselves. So it's 4 people going out. You and your husband. Your husband pays for you guys and stuff, and the 2 of them, she pays her half or whatever. She played her part. Oh wow, or they split the bill half and half. Wow, that's interesting. Interesting. Maybe they didn't start out the traditional way, or that's all I can think of right now. It could be a whole lot of things. Peace, love, and respect. Thank you so much, Proud Mix. Have a great dinner and a great night. And a great night. Sleep well. Thank you, Proud. Thank you, Proud. Wow, that is interesting. And maybe they've just done that since time immemorial and they don't know how to think or do differently. That is possible. That is possible. And that's them young folks. Oh, so the couple you were, it was a young married couple that you were talking about in this scenario that split the bill. Yeah, interesting. My old friend, my old behind going to go stretch and I have a date with Tyler. Nothing complicated with that. Nothing complicated with that. Thank you so much for being here. Bad Body Not So Fit. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You all make sure you go check out each other's channel. And a way to do that is if you want your link drop, you can share out this live to your community wall, and the AI Virginia show will drop your link. We'll drop your link. What else did I put on here? Yeah, and also the story mentioned, like I mentioned before, not meeting people the traditional way where your mom or your dad know of their good friend or a good friend of a friend knows someone that is, unattached and they're looking and they know that you're looking. And now that everyone knows that you're looking and the other person is looking, hey, why don't you 2 people look at each other? How about that? Yes, people aren't meeting that way anymore now. People aren't meeting that way anymore now. Yes, yes. Please don't forget to hit the like button and also go to my community wall and hit the like button on my post over there, folks. I have 2 polls up or questions up. One is, how do you do your budget? This is a budgeting channel. And of course, I'm doing the and beyond. How do you do your budget? Go over there and answer that question. Do you do it monthly? Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, or not at all, I think was one of the other options that I put on there. Go by and vote. Yes, the Evergreen Show saying vote on that, vote on that. And also the thing that I talked about yesterday in my live, write it down, paper and pen question, write it down, write on, write it down, write on. Do you utilize paper and pencil still? Or do you do electronic or a combination of the both? That was another poll that I put there. So go and do that poll and vote on both of those polls. They are on my community wall, folks. They are on my community wall. And it is Saturday, your first full day of the Coin Watch. Always Coin Watch is every day. We have to be watching our pennies, our monies, etc., which is going to lead into my next little story that I drew down from off of the internet today. Coin watch in effect. Make sure you do your best to stay on budget, folks. Do your best to stay on budget. As I try to look at this light, but I'm just looking at myself here. I want to make sure I have anything on my teeth or around my nose, etc. That's wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong with that. I am wrong for that. I am wrong for that. Okay, let's see. Be Wanda's top 20. Yes, be my top 20. Be my top 20. Yes, I definitely need your feedback on the poll, like the moderator AI Virginia show is saying. Need your feedback on the polls and clicking the like button on the shorts over there. Clicking the like button on the shorts over there on the community wall. Please do so, please. Coin watch in effect. Do your best, folks, to stay on budget. Keeping more money with you than you have outgoing is best. And the fill in the blank, be ready so you don't have to get ready. That involves your money also in two. And I am going to go into another little story that I pulled down. It was from CBS Pittsburgh, and the news programming was KDKA that bought it. It says, Money Minute, 8 common money mistakes to avoid. And I'm going to mention them and then give a little information regarding it. So the first one is don't have a good emergency fund. You don't have a good emergency fund. And most people suggest 3 to 6 months in a fully funded emergency fund. So whatever all of your bills are each and every month, you should have 3 to 6 months worth of that to cover all of your bills, your rent, your mortgage. You can write down what all stuff you consider pertinent, important, etc. And I get it. But if you just want to cover the basics, food, clothing, and shelter, rent, mortgage, utilities, all of them, gas, electric, whichever one applies, gas, electric, water, sewer, the internet, and or cable if you have that, I guess. But the internet will be most important. I don't know whether you need cable or not. But that's a whole nother thing. Do you need all the streaming services that you have? We're talking about having an emergency fund for the basics. And of course, all of your bills to date, whenever you start this emergency fund, whatever your bills are, if you got 5 creditors that you owe, all 5 of them, and 3 to 6 months of saving for each of those. So 6 months worth of for the first bill that you owe creditor, 3 to 6 months for the second, et cetera, et cetera. You get the idea. That emergency fund is critical, key. That emergency fund is critical and key. And I get it. It will take some time. It will probably take some time to get it fully funded, but you have to start somewhere. $5 here, $5 there, $10 here, $20 there. Start, folks, start. Okay, 2 of the 8 is you don't save enough for retirement. And this thing says save at least 1 year's salary by age 30. And I think I mentioned this along with some other information and guidance in another live. I think what to do at all the different stages, etc. But here it says you don't save enough money for retirement. And the thought is at least 1 year's salary by the time you are at age 30. And of course, we know that between 22, 23, and 30, you may have worked 4 or 5 different jobs nowadays, not like in the olden days where you had the one job throughout, or maybe 2 to 3 throughout, but that's a whole nother thing. The third is we ignore low credit score when there are ways to improve it. Yes, you got to get your credit score up, and the best way to get your credit score up is to pay your bills on time. And of course, if you can't afford something, do not go out and put it on the credit card, et cetera, et cetera. Don't do that. That is one way that you can keep your credit score high. If it's already high, is not to be charging a lot of stuff And then, people looking at your income to debt ratio when you need to actually get something. You need a credit card for something. You want to purchase a home. You need to buy a new car because the one that you have for 20 or 25 years could put on you and all that good stuff. Fourth, we often pay too much for financial services, not recognizing the hidden fees. And if you are in such a place, and I get it that some people, they may just want information. So please be careful. I'm not a financial advisor, consultant, any of that good stuff, planner, lawyer of any type, God knows. But please make sure here, YouTube. So please make sure when you're looking for financial advice, services, etc., you know what it is that you are getting into. Please make sure that if the person that you hire for financial advice, if they offer services where they get a commission, make sure that you know that information up front, just that they will get a commission if they sell you a product. Just make sure that you know that also in addition to they're giving you information. That was number 4. Number 5, too many of us splurge with our tax refunds instead of saving them. Yes, that happens. That happens quite a bit. Self-explanatory. Number 6, some of us co-sign for a loan for relatives or friends when we shouldn't. Yes, don't do that. Do not co-sign a loan for anyone. Don't co-sign a loan for anyone. And I am to the point of saying don't even do that for your kids, for their college, or don't take out, a separate loan or borrow against your home and all this other stuff for your kids' college. There are many scholarships out here. They have plenty enough time to research, gather information, learn all that they can about scholarships, how they work, where to get them, et cetera, save up some money themselves, work a job, et cetera, apply for all different types of grant, aid that the school may be offering, et cetera. They are young. They got their smartphones and all this other stuff. They can do it and manage it. Also, if they want to borrow money, they are 18, 19, then they will have a whole lifetime to pay it back. And I get it. We don't want our kids to go into debt to get a piece of paper, and then they got to go beg someone for a job. I get it. So maybe college may not be for them. Maybe starting their own business, or you steering them into the STEM field where taking out money, and then if they actually use the STEM degree, once they're done with their studies, then great, it will pay for itself because you have gone into a high earning career field, etc. But to each his own. Number 7, many of us are underinsured, neglecting to date our homeowners insurance. Yes, that was the only one that they mentioned with regards to being underinsured, but it can go in other places too, maybe not enough life insurance or taking out long-term disability insurance, et cetera, et cetera. Please make sure that you are paying attention and being mindful of insurance. And please make sure that you have life insurance. Make sure that you have enough life insurance to cover yourself, because you're going to need to live afterwards. And of course, if you have a job, then you will have a need for some time off to get your mind back together, to grieve, etc. If you have children, they have to live, still eat, etc. And depending on the age, maybe for 10 or 12 plus years that you still have the kids, and that you can have enough money to pay off your home if you decide to do that, so that you can have one thing out of the way out of here. That was number 7. And finally, we tend to live beyond our means because we don't have a personal budget, which I talk about all the time. Budgeting is key. Budgeting is key. Budgeting is key. Budgeting is just your spending plan for yourself. Budgeting is just a spending plan for your money, of course. And I talk about the budget all the time. So please make sure that you are doing a budget. And of course, take the poll. Take the poll. How do you budget? Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly? How do you budget? How do you budget? Please make sure you take the poll. Thank you so much for all that I hear that caught the live. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. Thank you. Please connect with me if you haven't. The replay gang, connect with me if you haven't. And our international friends, thank you so much for being here, for catching the replay. And don't forget to connect if you already haven't. Check out my community wall. hit the like button on the post. Hit the like button on the post, folks. Hit the like button on the post. And I forgot to mention, but I'm going to mention it now. Get you on the replay. If there are some folks that would like to do a share list for on the weekends, do a share list where we will talk in advance offline with regards to sharing out videos. You share out my videos. I share out your videos on the weekends when it seems as though things slow down in YouTube. Thank you, AI Regina Show. Weekend sharing. And it's pretty much just what I stated. We'll get together, discuss, and we will share out each other videos so that we can get some traction, keep the traction going, etc. throughout the weekend, because it seems as though it slows down on the weekend. Hello, Lisa J. Stocks. Thanks for being here. Of course. Thanks so much for being here. So if you want to do that, you can just contact me on Wanda Budgets. I think my email address should be there on the about. And for me, I would like to discuss it offline so that we can come to some type of agreement as to, the share stuff, because I want it to be equal as possible. If I'm going to be doing, we'll talk if you want to do that. So that is something that we can do to get the numbers a little boosted up, etc., since it seems to slow down a little bit on the weekend with regards to this thing here. And also, please go check out my community wall. And please hit the like button on the shorts that are over there, folks. Hit the like button on the shorts that are over there. Leave a comment and get your comment pinned. Of course, I check it ever so often, for trolls, maybe. I'll just put it that way, for trolls, etc. And of course, to respond to people that like, etc., and left a comment, all of the good stuff. So yes, please go hit the like button on the shorts that are over there, and take the polls that I have posted there also in two. And if you want to connect with me on the weekend sharing, which is the sharing of videos, etc., then on Wanda Budgets and Beyond, in the about, should have my email address there. And then you can contact me that way if you are interested in doing such a thing, and we can make arrangements for how we're going to do it. Yes. And you got to check out the community wall daily. Yes, I do several times a day because it can get, yes. Please make sure you all connect with each other in the chat. Thanks for the 15 likes. I'm seeing 14, but my moderator is reminding me that it's always one up from what I am seeing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, folks. And thanks so much, Lisa J. Stocks, for being here. Netta's Nest, Proud Mixed Child, the AI Regina Show. Go check her out. Her link is posted with her channels and her other channels. My great moderator, thank you so much, because I was over here struggling. Dropping links and struggling. Thank you so much. The Bud Files was here. Was here. Bad Body Not So Fit was here. He's going on a date with Tylenol and Motrin. We're talking about online dating, etc. And because she was not interested in a second date, she did not feel a connection. Was talking about that earlier. All of that good stuff. Proud Mix. Once again, thanks for being here. AI Regina Show, my moderator. Yes. Who else was here? The Bud Files was here. Shaky Baby was here. Yes. Tamika Davis, the birthday girl was here. Her birthday was yesterday. MC the Shiznit was here. Thank you so much. MC the Shiznit. He's about to be 50. Yes, he's over there catching snakes. Daryl Scott, metal detector in Australian Bush, was here. Thank you so much. One last shout out, and then I am going to end this live, folks. I really do appreciate you all being here. I will see you all tomorrow. Still doing the shout outs. Joshua Gabriel was here. Joshua Gabriel was here first. Shake It Baby, of course. Netta's Nest. And Netta's Nest is a budgeter. She had a budgeting channel also in. She has a budgeting channel also in too. I will be here tomorrow, another live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me. Please join me. Thank you to the Replay Gang, our international friends. Thank you so much for being here, and connect with your girl, me, here on this channel, Wanda Budgets and Beyond. And in the link, my backup channel, checks too. I'll take them. Cash into envelopes. Trying to make sure I called out everyone. I shouted out everyone before I go. Jabba Bruce Love TV, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Was able to get over to your channel. And that is how far back up it goes. And I think that was it. I shout out everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the 14 likes. Thanks for being here. Please, as always, stay hydrated. Be safe as you go about your day, your night. Keep yourself safe, your significant other, your spouse safe, and your children safe. If that is the case, be safe, stay hydrated, sleep well. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Another live. And check out my community wall and my shorts. Hit the like button. And connect if you want to do weekend sharing. Bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye.